Hi guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll look into a Battle Royale for Europe. And instead of being like the other Battle Royale series, I will be doing this with a map. And yes, it's only Europe. Parts of countries in Europe are welcome, but Siberia isn't. Sorry, Siberia. And well, some of the first things happen, such as Andorra takes over Catalonia. Yep, that exactly is what happened, guys. As Andorra takes over Catalonia and starts invading France. It goes really well for Andorra. Fine, I was joking. That never happened. They just fell to France instantaneously. And well, Spain and Portugal are gone to war almost instantly. As France and Spain are pretty much chilling on the border. And well, Spain makes huge offensives. They eventually take the country out. With Ireland also in a bad spot. Yep, Ireland is in a bad spot, as Britain uses all of its supremacy to take over Ireland. And the Irish people fall. But Britain has to leave like 10 troops there every square kilometer. Yep, basically. Because everybody's just saying no. And well, they take out them. They're probably going to go after France next, with Germany quickly invading Austria. Why would they quickly invade them? Because they did. They thought they were going to invade alone because they were marching in, but no, they didn't. Hungary joins their battle for Austria as Hungary moves in and quickly takes Vienna. Vienna, not Vienna. What am I thinking? I might be going crazy, maybe. With the Denmark War beginning, which is with Germany as the main belligerent, but quickly Sweden becomes a belligerent. They're not non-belligerent, they're belligerent. As they start moving in from the north, Germany moves up. Right now, they're pretty much, not too much is happening, besides mostly what's happening right now, smaller nations being taken out. Well, yeah. Every now and then, if a large nation is going to fall, I might, just make them fall without the video off camera, and then I'll just tell you what happened. As they quickly march into Georgia, then they quickly march into Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan. Why do they quickly march into these nations? Because, well, yeah. But only in the European lands. With Russia starting its first offensive into Ukraine. And yeah, they didn't start at the beginning in Ukraine, no. This is a timeline where this never happened. 2014 didn't happen, 2022 didn't happen. And Russia's actually strong. Not just a paper tiger. With Poland marching in to show their strength. Romania does the same. They get into these lands. Well, Hungary goes into those lands. Oh, yeah. With Sweden attacking Germany. But Germany repels this attack. It doesn't kick Sweden. And well, then, the conflict goes weird. As Finland moves into Russia. As Finland takes only road access up here, and eventually takes all of the bad weapons that Russia has in this area. Why is so many countries involved in the partition of Ukraine? I don't even know. Well, Romania takes out Moldova in order to contain this. And in order to save everybody some sanity from this being impossible to happen, I might as well just go from the camera, leave, and show. Weaken like this. finally Turkey is kicked out by Greece and Bulgaria working together. Yes, you heard that right. Nations can work together in this series. Bulgaria marches into Macedonia, and Greece marches in. And I think I may have accidentally gave them the same color as Albania. With Serbia marching into Kosovo, Kosovo collapses as Albania and Macedonia were being attacked at the same time. And they move into northern Albania. Bulgaria going further, and Greece now entering. With Croatia invading Bosnia and Herzegovina. Some of the small nations I still haven't got to eliminate. Yep, that's true. As Serbia moves into southern Bosnia, and Croatia moves into northern Bosnia. It eventually ends up looking something like this. When it's all done, all the partitioning is done. Yep, like that. No, not like that. Wrong color. Like this. And well, Montenegro is taken out. And well, a quick Italian thinking marches Italy into Slovenia, then Croatia, with other nations getting involved with the partition of Croatia. It becomes known as a partition as many nations get involved, including Hungary, who does that, and well, Serbia, who does this. The Croatian state has been collapsed. And well, with Slovakia being partitioned by Poland, Hungary, and Czechia, with Poland marching in. With Germany at war with Sweden, they decide they can invade Benelux. And well, they swiftly invade, with France joining the swift invasions of Benelux. With Spain waiting for an opportunity to strike France, who France now strikes neutral old Switzerland, with Italy joining too. As you can see, Europe has changed drastically, with Russia bullying the Baltics. Yep, you heard that right. They go bullying the Baltics as they move into Estonia and Latvia. With Poland hearing about their plans to invade Lithuania, Poland reacts swiftly as they march right into Lithuania like there's no tomorrow, which there probably isn't for them. And yeah. And the Baltics fall even quicker. Why would Poland do this? I don't even know. Belarus takes the last chunk. And well, Belarus has sent an ultimatum for annexation by Russia, which they refuse. Why? Because they did. As Poland hears about Russia's plans to invade Belarus, they begin their invasion of Belarus. And while Poland's strength is increased a lot, with Russia ready to move to the Finnish front to no avail. But just because they're greedy. They're like, what? Finland? And Finland's like, really? You think you can beat me? Really? But you think I can beat you? No. Let's just make up some peace about this and go on with our plans. Which Russia still refuses until they realize there's no hope in kicking Finland fully out, as the casualties are too high. With Romania deciding now is their opportunity to invade Hungary, which Poland is against, but Germany gets involved. With Italy getting involved. With Czechia getting involved. They realize there's no hope left for Hungary. As Serbia reevaluates and invades. Serbia wants to be the top of the Balkans. But I think that title we can safely say is at Romania's hands. With the partition of Bulgaria happening, yep, you heard that right. With sadly Bulgaria's always attacked by these guys. Pretty sad. But then again, Bulgaria is usually the aggressor when they go to war. But that's besides the point. 1913, they were the aggressor. World War I, World War II. With Greece being seen by many nations as a traitor. But, yeah. With Britain's plan of attack to tell France they won't invade them if they invade Italy. They won't. Britain's stronger than France. Which I probably am not mentioning. I am using strength partly. With Britain invading Normandy and Brittany and landing everywhere. Spain seizes the opportunity and invades France. With France being outplayed by Britain, that's not a lie. They were outplayed. Germany even taking lands that Italy will get back. And well, France made a mistake and they realize it now, but is there anything they can do about it now? No. Italy says we will reform the Roman Empire in Europe. With France putting on resistance. And ultimately, right now, their resistance has just crumbled fully. Being divided in four, now Germany's plan to invade Czechia is initiated. And Czechia quickly falls, with their Swedish problem still going on. With Poland still building strength, many nations are, especially in the Nordic region. But that all changes with the Finnish invasion of Norway. And Britain joins along and lands in southern Norway. Amphibious landings happen across Norway and are successful. But, yeah. With Sweden still realizing there's nothing they can't really help with Germany attacking them. And Britain probably planning to. And if Finland does, they're in trouble. And Finland right now is at peace with Russia. So I don't have to worry about Russia, which is pretty good, but also may not be the best for Sweden. With Germany at peace, basically, well, that's a word. They're going to have to go to war again soon. With Britain going up into Norway, saying to Germany, you can have Sweden. Finland, you can have Sweden, but I'll take the rest of Norway. And a bit of Sweden. Wait, what? We collapsed it so fast. And well, Germany's fine with this, but Finland's like, really? Britain, you couldn't help me in the Winters War, yet you think you should help me now? Really? Is what they say. With Romania thinking they're stronger than Poland, they make a huge mistake of invading Poland. Poland is probably one of the stronger than Romania, I'd say. With their empire now starting to collapse after this. And Serbia takes advantage of this opportunity to invade. And while Greece takes an opportunity. While Germany's collapse is becoming more and more inevitable. As it seems like many nations are going to collapse. As Romania finally does collapse. With Germany being now invaded in the north, right in Hanover area by Britain. And another amphibious is made in the Netherlands. And one is made in Denmark. With Italy seeing that this is a prime opportunity to invade Germany. With Germany on the verge of collapse, chances are. And just when everybody thought it couldn't get any worse, well, Poland invades. And well, if German defenses don't collapse, I would be shocked. And I just realized Slovakia wasn't out yet, or Hungary, one or the other. I just colored them randomly, not with colors that made sense like I normally do. So I'm a bit all over the place. Because Italy pink, what? Italy is pink. It doesn't look good for Russia anymore. With Poland now making landings up here. Wait, what? That's Poland. That's not Britain. That's Poland. Britain? With Poland's invasion of Germany now in the Swedish front. With Finland saying, you tricked us before. You can't trick us twice. Well, you probably could, but you won't. Because you're about to collapse. Like you did always. Because you can't fight. You're bad at it. Basically, that's what the speech says. And then Poland makes a speech saying, one day Germany was taking us over, but today they can't. Well, that is not far from the truth. Germany got so strong, and now look at them, just collapsing. I guess their house is falling over. And well, yeah. Britain easily cuts off the Spanish invasion. And guys, as we can see, the collapse of Germany is now inevitable. Let's see what happens. Now, Greece thinks that Serbia wants to attack them. So they attack Serbia. Serbia's like, what are you doing, Greece? Winning. And then Serbia like that, like, really? You think you can win? We're the top Balkan power. Really? No, we are. Then how come I'm moving so fast? I guess you're a house of cards, Greece. Wait, what am I even saying? Calling countries decks of cards, houses of cards? I guess they are. Sometimes. Most of the time they're not, but sometimes they can be. As a deck of cards collapses inevitably. As a deck of cards, once it gets so strong, it collapses. With everybody's eye on Greece collapse, Italy's eye is not on Greece. No, their eye is on Albania. As they invade Serbia. As Yugoslavia still manages to take out what they're taking out of Greece. With Poland taking out most of Greece. But here's the deal. Everybody wants some of this now. Yep, they do this, they do this, they do this. And they come from the north. And yeah, they do a lot of stuff. But a lot does happen in these videos where I'm mapping a battle royale. Usually we don't have long videos, and yeah, there'll be a treaty one day for that. Others. With the rest of Greece now collapses. Before this collapses. And yeah. Who is the strongest right now? Who knows? But I'd say it's Britain. It's the smartest, maybe not the best. With Lisbon being taken as Spain has its forces on the border with Britain. And well, Britain takes out Portugal and Galicia, and well, yeah. As they near the capital, well, this is happening. You might think the strongest nation right now is Italy, maybe, or Britain, or Russia, or Poland. But we have to remember, everybody's now starting to realize what Britain's strategy is. It's to attack when not ready, which is always the strategy of war. In case you didn't know, you need to attack where they don't expect it at all. And well, just like that, the Spanish deck of cards, house of cards, falls. And well, with Russia invading Poland, it's a sad sight to see. But Poland states they will never again fall to tyranny. As the last time we did, we couldn't get out for 90 years. And yeah, as Poland looks like it's in a crisis, but Poland rises out of this and says, you really think you can beat us? As they somehow, Poland has hypersonic missiles. Who knew they would end up with that by the end of the series? Who even knew by the end of this video? And while all of these wars all have one root: winning. But is winning really worth it? All the time? Who knows? I think sometimes yes, sometimes no. It's your existence, yes. And well, Russia learns their lesson. Once your capital is taken, you collapse from here on in. As Poland somehow figured that out. As Poland heads up to Moscow, and Russia collapses. As now you may think Poland's the strongest, but if Poland gets attacked now, which they think Britain will, so they move all their forces to where Britain could possibly attack. And then Finland takes the islands, and Britain is now in trouble. With the Italian Empire deciding it's time to attack Britain. Which is a shock at how fast, because ever I figured out Britain doesn't have the biggest numbers. Which is not good when you're fighting a war to not have enough number. With Britain using strategies instead, but ever I found out what their strategy is, and like if you're playing cards, if your opponent figures out what cards you have, well, you're doomed. Or at least in a lot of card games, yes. You can be doomed a lot. This looks like the board game Risk, where everybody's just attacking each other trying to win. It actually does. So just keep trying to win. It's a good thing that's not... But that map... Yep. Well, it is good, because if it was a literal map, it would be too big of a game. Well, Poland is starting to move down in the Benelux and sweep right through the great European plain. With it seeming that Finland is going to take Iceland, because why not? And this may be a quick or slow video. I don't even know when I started, but I think I started like 20 minutes ago. But I paused a few times. With the collapse of Britain, inevitable, let's just see it happen. Say it happened. With Finland and Poland still holding their alliance. And then, well, Italy invades them, saying the Roman Empire is in Italy's hands. Italy's right to make Rome. Oh, well, yeah. Italy basically makes Rome in Italy. Or Rome 2.0. Whatever you want to call it. But Poland says, really? You thought that was a good idea? With Poland just going towards their capital to collapse them right away. And Italy is in a lot of trouble. As San Marino is still alive. Poland lands in there. And then Poland's like, yep, Italy, as they take Rome. But Italy was so big that they didn't actually collapse right away. Fine, they did. But there's still resistance. Explain that. Yep, because you can surrender and still fight. I don't think so. You probably can't. But they realized Constantinople was also made a capital of this Roman Empire as they take it. And well, regions of this empire start collapsing, including Crimea. Poland breaks its alliance with Finland And Finland is scared, as Poland stated multiple times they will never be occupied again. But the Finnish people don't actually able to hold back, as Poland now sends an ultimatum for unification, which Finland says no to. Finland uses all their strength to try and get to Warsaw, but they fail. With the Baltics falling back, with Finland seeing it's at the end. As Poland takes over Europe, and there's 53 subscribers left to 300 subscribers. So please subscribe, as that would be great. Because we need to get to 400, we're at 347. Now that's 53 away. We need to get there by June 1st, and I think we can. So if you could, can you please subscribe, like, comment to this video, and say who you wanted to win? But Poland won! Go Poland. Go Poland. Who doesn't like Poland? Poland is great. Right, Poland? Yep. Poland's probably the best European country. Maybe Finland. Maybe Switzerland. But yeah. Or Ukraine. Pretty good countries. Or Russia, pretty bad. Just kidding. Russia isn't bad. If you're from Russia, you should be watching this channel. If you're from any country in the world, you should watch this channel. Despite the fact I think it's banned in multiple countries. Who banned YouTube? Well, I don't even know. But there's probably somebody. Somebody somewhere. So if you could you please like, subscribe, comment, and whatever else you can do to help us get to our goal of 400 subscribers by May 1st. That's all for today's video. Wild Mapper out.